brought to you by W Energy. Yeah, no deal. You know how this goes. W.GG, 10% off by putting code RON322. Enjoy it and go ahead. Get yourself a shaker bottle. Get yourself one of those thermoses they got. Hell. And then, of course, you got the W Energy drink itself. Again, getting 10% off. All the energy, none of the jitters. Lots of vitamin B3, 6, and 12. So you don't have to worry about going all over the place. Alright, so again, W.GG, coupon code RON322 gets you 10% off. That's it. Chapter 9, The World of Me. Yeah, I'd be climbing mad floors for real.
The quakes are growing more and more frequent. I guess this means the time is running out?
You know, that Minazuki guy talked about making his world. But how is he going to do that?
I'm not gonna lie, folks. I really wish when they made this game, instead of it being visual novel and just pure fighting, they had done this in a very action RPG format. Kind of like what we got with Strikers, except less of the four-party thingamabob. Although, in some circumstances, like you've seen in this game, where you can choose between people to do the one-on-one fights, would have been actually cool if they'd done the Strikers format. I think that would have suited this story better because, you know, this visual format, the visual novel format, is killing me in retrospect. Like, I appreciate the fact that this game is helping tie up all the loose ends in the lore of things that happen between Persona 3 and 4 and things after Persona 4, but sweet Jesus.
If we presume he's following in Akutsuki's footsteps, then he's going to gather shadows, merge them, and summon some great power. You mean that thing Minazuki-kun was talking about?
What do you think, Junpei? I mean, you've been surprisingly quiet. Are you not feeling well?
Huh? Nah, I'm fine. Coaches are well trained, you know. I guess it's just that I'm feeling all tense. All this end of the world stuff isn't anything to joke about. I've got people waiting for me. Like the kids have a game coming up next week, so there's no way I can lose here.
Stupei's being serious for once. Looks like he's grown up a bit. I guess I should learn from his example.
Yep.
Junpei has leveled up. You don't want the world to end either, do you, Labby-chan? You just woke up after all.
Yep. That's because he leveled up at the bonfire.
Yeah. I don't want to lose this world after I've met everyone. I gotta do my best.
That sounds like me
Here
when I
goes
have an empty
again.
stomach.
Wait, didn't we see this classroom earlier? I feel like the fog's getting thicker too.
It won't be good if this keeps up. Since we can't get a communication with Fuuka-san, we don't even know what's around us.
Come on, keep your cool. Getting all aggravated won't do us any good.
You're so positive as always, Junpei-san.
You think so? I think you've changed, though. You've gotten taller, too.
Huh?
Why do you sound so relieved?
I've been wondering if I hadn't changed at all. I made a promise to Mitsuru-san that I'd live life like a child.
What's that supposed to mean?
Is that hard to do or something? It's difficult. I don't know what it's like to be a child, so I wasn't sure if I should keep doing what I've been doing.
Alright, just a little context, folks, because sometimes that in itself can be a little weird to understand. I think when he made this oath of living life like a child, a lot of times people keep thinking, oh yeah, just, you know, be a kid or whatever, right? And if you remember in Persona 3, he was a kid when he lost his mom, when he awakened to his persona, right? Serious stuff. If you want to really look at the grain of things, he never got to truly enjoy his childhood because a lot of that innocence got cut short by the loss of his mom, the fact that he had to cope with loss, anger, an itch for vengeance as well, and a sense of justice for the wrong that was done to him by losing his mom. And I think this whole oath to Mitsuru, this promise, hinges on the fact of like, hey, like, regain your sense of innocence, right? You know, return to that childlike innocence where it's like, you know, that part of you that you didn't get to enjoy. Go back and re-embrace that. And this goes back to adulthood, right? Because not so much me, but a lot of people I knew, that grew up and everything. As I listened to more of their story, a lot of them, they didn't get to enjoy their childhood. A lot of them, they had to grow up fast. Grow up as in like taking a horde of adult-like responsibilities that quite frankly they had no business doing. Taking on pressures and problems that really they shouldn't have to have gone through, because guess what? You're a kid. You should be enjoying your childhood. Enjoy your innocence, you know, take everything step by step, not rush into, you know, being a grown-ass woman or grown-ass man. But then in the process, there's a lot of emotional intelligence that is lost. There's a lot of interpersonal growth that is like skipped. Because when you try to go from a kid straight to adult, like no in-between phase of life of development, things can then get a little hairy when you get older. And then next thing you know, you're like, wait, I thought this was it. I thought this is how things were to be done. Then you realize, hold on there, buddy. That type of thing. So, food for thought, folks.
Huh. I guess being an adolescent boy is difficult.
That's another thing. He's now an early teen, right? Early, mid-teen. Remember, childhood phase utterly destroyed by the passing of his mother. So now it's like, I wouldn't say he's trying to regress, but rather it's like almost like playing catch up with parts of you never got to enjoy. So that way you bring an equilibrium and balance. And that's a lot of work for an adolescent. Because think about it, an adolescent about to become a teenager, puberty's about to hit. So you're dealing with all that at once. Kind of chaotic.
You should just live your life the way you are. I mean, you are a kid.
That's right. You can't trust Mitsuru Senpai's idea of childhood. Can you even imagine what she was like when she was a kid?
They're not wrong about that either. Because if you think about it, well, there is one elephant in the room we need to address. Where was her mom? If you've played Persona 3, one thing you ever notice is the discussion about her grandfather, her father, but zero mom. Like, where's the mom in all this? And if you've played the Answer Persona 3 Fest on PS2, or if you use the PC to emulate, you'll find that again, nothing about her mother. Everything's about her dad and her granddad. So that's a whole big gap. Deeper than any gap you could find in some black hole or in the abyss to be said about Mitsuru Senpai's character. And I love Mitsuru, but that's one dimension of her character that has gone completely lost. I kind of hope that that's something that they round out in the story in Persona 3 Reload. I doubt it, that's wishful thinking, but it would be nice if that's an extra dynamic they decide to add in the remake. Just saying.
Whoa, you're right, I can't. It's impossible for common people like us. Speaking of children, that Sho dude is the perfect example of a spoiled brat. One moment he's joking around, and the next he's incredibly pissed off.
Yeah, what would someone have to go through in order to make them seriously consider destroying the world? What happened to him?
Kind of like the polar opposite of Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, but okay.
What's up, Koromaru-san? Is there something bothering you about this classroom?
Oh boy.
Looks like you've made it all the way here. Now what to do?
You're General Teddie! We finally found you.
Finally get our hands on that little brat.
This is getting out of hand. So I, General Teddie, will face you myself. Now bring on the ring!
Careful what you wish for, buddy. You're about to get your ass handed to you.
Now, it's time to have some fun. Those who hinder the creation of my world shall all perish here.
I don't know if y'all noticed this. That's clearly an M. Bison reference from Street Fighter 2. Except that he added in the removal of the hat. He threw the hat, he took the cape off. So if you have played Street Fighter 2 when you was a kid, or even the Street Fighter collection if you're younger, one of the things that M. Bison does when you fight him in the final stage in Street Fighter 2 is, or Super Street Fighter 2, takes off the cape and goes fisticuffs. Like he's, letting you know, yo, I'm the final boss. Come on.
Whoa, someone's got a big mouth. My world? This has been our world from the start. We're not just gonna let you destroy it that easily.
Destroy? I will not destroy it. This will be a new beginning. The beginning of a world of my own, where only I will live.
Only you? What about Sho?
This doesn't concern you. The vessel will soon be complete. Nothing you can do at this point serves any purpose.
We won't know that
Really?
unless we try. Konomaru!
Like hell we're gonna let you start anything like that.
Let's take this guy down and move on.
Alright. Let me see. I want Labrys, Yukari. You know what? Ken. Give that kid some time to shine, because I barely play with him. So. Alright.
Finally.
Whoa! Oh, he's vicious. Oh yeah, there you go. Second heal. Woo! Cerberus. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, there you go. Teddie didn't stand a chance. I told him I'd hand his ass to him.
No matter. That was the limit of this temporary bond. I've bought enough time.
Huh? You're not gonna melt now?
I knew it. You're different from the other fakes. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm General Teddie. Who else? Well then, bye-bye, you pesky vermin.
Hey! Get back here!
Hey, Yucatan. He said something about a vessel being completed. Wasn't that kind of suspicious?
Just make a slight adjustment.
Yeah, it must mean that we don't have any time left, and when we defeated that General Teddie, he didn't disintegrate like the other fakes.
There must be more to this case.
Can you all hear me?
Oh,
We're very close. I'm getting a strong reading just up those stairs. way. Is this place?
Is this the moon viewing tower from Gekkoukan High?
That's right. It's where you killed Ikutsuki. This time, it'll be the place where you all die. See, I've already written what's going on your tombstones. It's some real poetical literature. Just kidding.
Shokun, please stop this! Even if you do it, it'll change nothing! Is this all because you hate us? Because we stopped Ikutsuki?
You really don't ever shut up, do you? I already told you that I don't give a shit about some dead guy. I'm doing this because it's fun.
He's a little inconsistent in what he's saying. Just saying.
Watching you all freak out is hilarious. You're nothing but goddamn pests that can't do anything on your own. So I can't stand you buzzing around. That's when he spoke to me and said, you should just destroy the world. Isn't that the greatest suggestion ever?
Let's stop this. You keep saying Ikutsuki doesn't matter to you, but he's all you've been talking about this whole time.
What was that, bitch? Ikutsuki was a worthless ass who did whatever he wanted to be and still ended up dead. That's all. I don't give two shits about someone like him.
Oh, he don't like his he didn't like his test tube daddy, so whew. Flaming ginger boy with daddy issues.
That's not true, Shokun. You're only running from your problems. You shouldn't turn away from your true self. Shokun, come back with us. None of us hold any of this against you. Didn't you see what happened before? I'm a machine and I hurt everyone, but they still accept me. You're just like me. If you have somewhere you can go back to, then you don't have to do this.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Shut the hell up, goddammit!
That's enough. How far must you go in attempting to ruin this plan?
You're Minazuki, huh?
Unfortunately, the borrowed power has been exhausted. From here on, I have to deal with you myself.
It's him again. Are we really sure that he doesn't have split personalities?
Two spirits inhabiting one body, go figure. It's because of the plume of dust.
Minazuki-kun, what I said goes for you too. You're the same as me. What you are is the plume of dusk itself.
That's right. Ikutsuki had a plume of dusk implanted in this boy during his experiments, resulting in my birth.
I knew it.
However, I still have no love for that man. After all, he tried to have me erased.
Erase you?
Yes. Ikutsuki was nothing more than a threat, who was using this boy only to throw him away later. But this boy was something different. He suggested that we try to act exactly like Ikutsuki. He created fake Ikutskis. He even went so far as to gain access to the Kirijo servers, to try to gain more information about Ikutsuki.
Then you were the hacker Kikuno-san told us about.
But Ikutsuki, the only other person this boy knew, had already died by the time the boy awoke from his coma. All that was left to him was the truth. That man had tossed him aside like a piece of trash.
Seriously?
Since then, the boy did everything on his own. He had no help, met rejection at every turn. There was nowhere to go, and no one to turn to. You all believe that everyone is surrounded by other people just like you. But that in itself is only the beginning of this world's failures. The world holds no worth for this boy. Sho Minazuki was thrown into this world all alone, and he wished that everything besides himself would disappear. Then all I must do is grant him that wish.
No, that's not what Shokun really wishes for. What you're doing won't save him. Even if you don't know how, or if you end up hurting others, human interaction can change people.
Labrys.
Silence, puppet. What would a thing like you know of this boy?
That's right, I ain't human. But neither are you. You're just using his body while you try to destroy the world. You don't care what he feels at all. I ain't like you. No matter how much it hurts, or how much suffering it causes, I love this world.
Wow, well said. Great job, Labrys.
Oh, Junpei's a lefty like me. That's pretty cool.
Right. What he's saying just sounds like he's running from his problems.
It doesn't matter if you're fully human or not. We're all standing here because of how we clashed with others and gained acceptance.
Very well. There's nothing more to say. Persona, you have gone too far. Sit in shame of your own ignorance as you await the moment of your destruction.
Oh boy.
I will save Shoku. And to do that, we'll defeat you.
Ken, let's do this. No, I can't. Junpei. Baseball boy. Wait, no. Wait. Do I want to batter up? Use Trismegistus. No, you know what? Give this one to Labrys. Story-wise, it makes more sense. Hit 420. She's birthed on the day of weed.
Finally.
Almost. Ooh.
Taste this.
There we go. Yeah, that's right. Wham.
Give it up.
Okay, pretty decisive.
I've lost. The vessel will still be completed. You will not stop the creation of this boy's world.
Minazuki-kun, so you do understand.
Not another word, lout. I won't let anyone get in the way.
Oh boy.
Tsukiyomi!
Whoa! Ah! Look out! You guys!
This isn't good!
Labrys!
Oh boy, earthquakes.
Is that a horde of shadows? Koromaru!
Oh boy.
Labrys, go! Huh? Don't look back, there's no time!
Go! We know what it's like to have to say goodbye, but you'd better come back to us.
Everyone, thank you! I will protect this world!